Starting game 3 of the Brazil Internationals Top 8 feature match between Connor Finton of the USA and holy crap. They both prize badly. So, you want the Dark Energy in your deck, obviously, against this matchup. You want to hit EXP Share and Elixirs on the first turn, and the VS Seeker do help when you're going first in order to grab back the Lysander that you didn't have earlier on. Second thing, Connor prized 2 Dartrix. That sucks. Alright, but he's lucky because Dartrix is like in the bottom 6 spots, right? So if he takes a KO, he's gonna be like, bam, Dartrix. He's probably gonna feel good about it. So we'll see how that goes. I don't like this song for any jobbies. Let me change this. So Kazambolt, aka Alex Hill, just mentioned how much he liked Tauros, and this game's gonna show that. Dang it, Alex, you're ruining the commentary. I do like Tauros too in this matchup. However, the timing at which he benched it seemed like a super overcommitment, especially when he's the one controlling the item lock in play. So I just didn't like benching it. Like, maybe utilizing it in the future is cool, but since he did make an active Decidueye, he had no intentions of ever treating it with a Floatstone. It just seemed unnecessary. So Philip's opening hand sucks. He gets a Floatstone to a Shaman Trainer's Mail and picks up a Sycamore. Hand's not bad. Darkrai, Elixir, and he's got turn 1 Lab in case Connor missed the turn 1 Forest. Or opening hand Forest would be the... Oh, he hit it. What a beast. Dark Energy Lab, yeah. He's like, please don't have Forest. You already beat me last game, isn't it? Oh, poor Philip, man. He made a little flinch, like... eh. So Connor's gonna look through. Not much to work with. That was pretty fast. Do you know you only have 2 Dartrix? I don't like that, Connor. Could have slowed it down. I mean, it's game 3, but you're in top 8. You're fine. Forest and garbage. Yeah, easy N. So Connor got into crap. He got into a handful of supporters because they're all full art and they stack together. I believe in the myth. That is a real thing. It's happened to me like 28,000 times. Would not do it. Would not recommend. He's like Horn Attack. Bang. So honestly right now, this turn kind of sucks for Connor. But Philip did prize multiple VS Seeker. And 1 Elixir, 1 XP Share. He might not be able to snowball this the way he wants to. So Ultra Ball, and you can see he drops the Hoopy here. And I think in his mind, he's just going to draw into the Darkrai and not let him get Hoopa stalled out like he did last game. And got completely backhanded for it. So, it's a decent decision. I play Floatstone in my Darkrai deck, so knowing me, I could just got lucky and been like, I'll hoop and then get to the Floatstone turn 1, no problem. Hey, Samham, what's good? So, Philip's out here rocking his Limitless TCG card market .eu shirt. I will give you guys your plugs that you need, because you're all a bunch of homies, even though I haven't met half of you. Yeah, that's why. We already had another Darkrai. He's like, I don't need this Hoopa. It's gonna lose me the game. Setup, elixir. What a boss, 2 elixir. Turn 2, 1 surprise, no problem. Oh, and it failed. What? And he doesn't even look too mad at that. On end, too many ends, man. I am surprised they let him wear that shirt on stream, but the Brazilian Pokemon team seems to be a bunch of homies. And the judge on stream is not asleep. I like it. The way Connor just like, he's like, you can reach your hand over to my side of the table to cut my deck. That's so disrespectful. I hate it when my opponents do that. I'm like, make me work this. I'm already short. My limbs aren't that like ridiculously long. I got don't make me do this, man. Don't make me do stuff. Whoa. Ultra Balling away Olympia and Lysander here. Risky business. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that at all. That Darkrai does not seem like it's gonna help right now. Maybe in the future, but it seems... Whatever, he might get Plume. Yeah, you're right. Okay. You know what you're doing, Philip. Oh, he's playing the Sycamore anyway. His hand's kind of dead. See, oh my gosh, he like committed to the Ultra Ball before Trainer's Mailing? Just weird orb operations. I'd mail first. And just be like, alright, what other options do I have besides like committing to this this Professor Sycamore in my hand? Like a Lysander can potentially stall me out a game. Or like a turn. From this Tauros wailing me in the face. But opening the Tauros, super beast. Like Connor, I wouldn't say lucked out there, but it's very strong opening. So he's gonna commit to Darkrai, and he doesn't have the Baby Wire like he opened the past 2 games. So doing this Dark Pulse may be risky. So, like I mentioned, if you watched the first video, the hit with Dark Pulse onto the Tauros is okay because he has double EXP share in play. Other than that, you just kind of want to poke away at it with Oblivion Wing, and hopefully they won't be able to like Lysander once they get to 60 and then use the GX attack to KO a fresh Darkrai in the bench. Even if they do that, I hope you have 2 EXP share in play in order to back it all up. So while this does seem like, oh, just giving Tauros a bunch of power, it's just like, oh, I have double EXP share. It'll be fine as long as I draw into energy off the Sycamore going into the following turn. So I don't hate it. And considering that he has the other Darkrai on the bench, I guess the Ultra Ball was the safe play. But again, he Ultra Balled, got the Darkrai, committed away the Olympia and the Lysander to get to the Darkrai first, and then mailed into the EXP share. So I don't know if I like it. Samham, no, I would not bring Raichu to a regional, because you'll lose to Decidueye, because they will pop a Pikachu on turn 1 with 3 Feather Arrow. So Connor decides to go for the Rowlet here. Mail. Revitalizer. I think there's Decidueye in there? Gloom Decidueye. Worth it. Yeah, get your Decidueye in play. It's funny because most of Philip plays seem so fluid. Like he's already knows he's gonna do it. Like when he Ultra Balled away this support, he's like, I'm doing this. This is good. And then Connor's like, do I have Revitalizer here? More. Nice. So Connor had a strong turn off of that end. Getting the Decidueye in play was definitely critical, especially since he prized 2 Dartrix. It might have been a little tougher to get that, to let that happen, but he went with the right decision to go with the Revitalizer. Male, Ultra Ball, Level Ball, Sycamore. Looks like he doesn't have a Sycamore, another supporter in his hand besides a Lysander. He also has another Trainer's Mail and an Ultra Ball, so definitely get the Sycamore here for commitment for next turn. I think he prized one Shaman, but he might not want to fill up that bench space until later on. And again, he knows that he's going to be taking 2 prizes this turn off of the Rage GX Tauros Power. Trainer's Mail. I'll get a Force just in case you replace it. Yeah. Ultra Ball, pitching away 1 Grass Energies, and probably that Forest. And here comes the Shaman. This card needs to rotate already. What's good, Connor? Dude, don't be drawing your cards, bro. Alright, Oddish. And set up for 3. Rowlet, not bad. You have a Dark Chick prized. And you're gonna get 1 off of this GX attack, probably. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Bang. Do it, who cares? You're gonna have a second Decidueye in play. Everything is everything. Alright, Connor, you're taking way too long on this play, bro. If I was Philip, I'd be like, yeah, you're still playing. Stop that. Oh, he Feather Arrowed. See, I would have forgotten. I would have been too hyped about Tauros. This is why I don't play this deck. I'd be like, yeah, come on, Mad Bull GX. Angry. He got the Dark Tricks on the prize. He's like, yeah, that's what we like to see. Good prize, good prize. Sycamore. If Philip misses the dark here. Curtains. Curtains. But he got it. Easy life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 110. Easy KO. But not what you want. Fighting Fury Bolt? Yeah, so he's got a bunch of items. It doesn't look like he has a supporter. Luckily, he does have a VS Seeker. And easy Sycamore decision here. So he can refresh his hand and get some more Dark Energy next turn. Benching the Baby Y might get him stalled out. So no need to do that right now. Just go for Dog Pulse, knockout. Potentially race the double Shaman. That Ultra Ball off the top was fairly nice. It gets to set Connor up for his next piece of the puzzle. For either Plume or another Rowlet. But we'll see how he wants to play this. It's actually a fairly close game, considering both had mediocre starts. Yeah, Rowlet. So I think if Connor wants to commit to an N here, it's a bad decision, as he already has 2 Shaman down. Yeah, there you go. Sycamore. Easy life. So, like, this is one thing I kind of want to point out. It's nothing super ridiculous regarding, like, general gaming. It's not, I wouldn't say this matchup, but just in terms of general gameplay. Lowering your opponent's hand size with an N and, like, controlling what they might be doing is super strong, but if it doesn't progress your game state or improve your future turns or basically improving your odds of actually winning the game, there's no need to commit to it or think in that ballpark where you're actually going to be controlling their hand. So right here, I know some people will be like, oh, I can end you to 4 or do this because you just took 2 prizes off, but considering the fact that he wants to make another Decidueye or even make Vileplume here, he needs to commit to the Sycamore and go for more cards for himself rather than trying to go for control, because Philip's already set up with 2 Dark Energy and a Darkrai and the double EXP share in play. So he needs to be able to match the aggression with the next Decidueye or the Plume to throw on control that way instead of control with the N. I guess this is like kind of like not as strong of a situation to discuss it, but there are times when you'll be playing with pretty much every deck in this format where you're like, should I go for the N for control and maybe rip them out of a Lysander or put them in a smaller hand? And it's thinking about like the game state. What does he have in hand as opposed to what does he like have currently in play? So if Connor hits his Decidueye, he's gonna be chilling. If he hits his Plume, he's gonna be chilling too. So he should definitely be Sycamore. So he mails. He got a level ball off of it, which is juicy for him. Yeah, I see a Plume in hand. Oh, Lysander. Okay. He's probably foregoing the Plume. Yeah, he's just thinking about ending the game. Feather Arrow this, so I can Feather Arrow 2 turns and 2 times next turn for a KO, and then put 90 on the active. Yeah, so it's a clean sweep off this 90 and then double knockout. Dang, juicy. Philip moving his hair, and he's pretty much saying I need to hit Parallel City right now or I lost. Yeah, the Lysander is very GG. Game ending. You need to get to a Parallel City. You know this, my man. Oh, look, he just thrown his card. He's like, it doesn't really matter anyway. Just take it, put it on the discard pile. I think you get this Parallel City or I lost. Look at Connor shuffling in the background. He's like, come on. Oh, Philip's grimace. Is this how Connor did it? Is this how he defeated the most consistent player in the world? We're just stalling here, bro. Poor guy. He fanned out his deck. He's like, really? How thin is my deck? This is stupid. I was like, yeah, I just need to get the Parallel City. I had a chance. Oh, he's like, oh, stupid. That kind of sucks. I didn't think even if he hit it, he was gonna win the game. Just it would have put him in a better scenario to kind of stick around. Well played at the end there on Connor.